spike that cav meta is gone. All the range units are going to start appearing since the natural predator is gone. Oh yeah, and cavalry got nerfed to shit, sadly. But blob charging still exists. Just kind of stupid. Kind of not. I know it's really hard to change that and fix that with all the current systems in place. You could argue that somehow on Steam it worked perfectly, but honestly, Steam was so long time ago, and there's no way they're gonna go back to this. So we just need to accept what it is right now, and try to provide feedback based on what we have, and hopefully they'll be good. I mean, charges feel better right now. They changed finally after like half a year ago. The problem with charges was brought up, was described thoroughly. It was just, okay, this charges work like this and this and this. Please change this and this so that charges that launch earlier are stronger and counter charges that launch at the very last second are weaker. It was all described and asked for like half a year ago, and they only introduced it now. So if you go to forums and like, hey guys, matchmaking is fucked, expect matchmaking changes in next 6 months.
Next year.
During the 1920s,
Yep.
the Imperial Japanese Army expanded greatly in its number of.
Why is this like?
At the same time, each time they fix
Wait.
something,
Someone requested a documentary.
Although most of the time,
World War II factions, the Japanese army.
General Staff Office controlled its actions. The Kwantung Army.
Was that really what you wanted to request?
The Imperial Japanese Army started a new phase of Japanese imperialism.
We're gonna skip it.
invading Manchuria in
Or the Daimyo Shogun 2 OST.
has anybody requested the battle yet from Gladiator?
You can do that.
That's why I was asking, because if they haven't, I will.
Pie Guy is angry because I skipped it. According Pie Guy, CA is full of shit. Well, sadly, CA as an entirety of it, focuses on single player titles. Arena is like a side thing, sadly. They don't see potential in Arena. And if they commit more people into developing Arena, take away people from Warhammer and other things, and put them on working on Arena, Arena could be a lot better, a lot faster.
To me, it seems like they won't really do that. If they're going to bring people into Arena, it'll be from outside.
I don't care, or just increase the team, because current team is just too slow at implementing changes. It's too small. Whatever the size is too small.
Maybe not enough smart.
I don't know. Not sitting there, well, they're not that bad. Because I talked to them, and they have really good arguments, and they discuss with us like on a really good level. So I wouldn't say they are stupid at what they do. They're just slow. And well, the artillery change was fucking stupid. I have to say that, because it is so much bullshit what they did to artillery. Company of Heroes 2 Western Front Armies theme. Okay, at least it's a theme.
Right, we're going
Left.
left, right.
Ah shit, someone took my spot.
You can take my spot.
No, I have my spot, don't worry. Deploy a little bit further back.
Has anybody played with slingers recently?
Yeah, me. I on the weekend.
How are they?
Nerfed.
That from a while ago. I was just hoping they.
It
I
also
miss my slingers.
it also took them like 2 or 3 months to nerf slingers. Yeah, when did it? Yeah, it took them 2 months to nerf slingers. Uh-oh. Just go sheriff here. I can't pull back because I'm Defiance. Shit. No. Oh, that was bad Scorcher of him because he didn't predict long enough in the future. And he's pinging me. What the fuck is he pinging me for? I go away, those are my kills? No, fuck you.
Yeah, I miss my tier 9 Rhodian slingers.
They're no longer
They were
tier 9.
fun. Again?
No, they were broken.
But they were fun.
They were broken. Like
In
you,
what way?
you didn't need any skill to do well with them.
I'm meaning in Steam version, not the recent one.
Yes, I'm meaning Steam version as well. You didn't need any skill to do well with them. They were just so broken.
Well, you had to make it all the way up that fucking tree.
Which was fucking easy because you reached tier 5 and then from tier 5 you went straight up to tier 9.
Yeah, it was 27,000 XP though.
Still a lot less compared to everything else.
They also do a lot less damage.
Darren
compared
has-
to
Darren
everything
has
else.
lunch.
You actually had to use your brain.
Well, I played tier 6 slingers as well, and they were kind of OP as well. I don't know, maybe it was just me that was
There's
good.
no such thing. There might be now, but there wasn't.
But OP
There's
slingers
no such thing as tier 6 slingers. They didn't exist.
did. They always did.
No, it went tier 5
Okay.
to tier 9.
I'm talking about not the current version, not Steam version.
Well, then, wouldn't say they did.
Ever
Then it
since
would just mean they
Wargaming
did
version,
exist rather than they
there
didn't.
was tier 6
Yeah.
slingers, and I'm talking about them.
Right.
And that's OST is always also nice. What is it? Brave Romance? No, it's Western Front Armies. Okay,
Oh,
where does
that's
Archers
okay.
come? When did they stop?
Dogs coming.
Have fun.
Look out, Archer. As well.
I'm chasing the Zarches, they're dead. I would advise you go kill dogs, Scout, instead of firing on the Zarches that are dead anyway.
I'm actually doing nothing of the sort. I'm leaving. Enjoy.
Yeah, sure. Fights against dogs that are pulling you out. Oh! I press space, I like. Can I actually use Scorch Earth? Science, alright. Oh, I stopped on my own unit. I forgot. That's a thing.
Stop killing our brothers, fools!
Oh, stop trolling me with wrong two soundtracks. I actually don't like trolling, but... Our reflank is not enough. Can apply second flank because one of them is wavering. Really? Oh, come on, dude. You could just charge in and flank him and he would be dead. But now everyone will be dead. Including me. I question his decision making. Gonna burn him as well. With one torch. Yeah, a little bit more than. Look at me, it did 50 friendly fire damage. How dare I? Someone who thought this was Victorian Total War. Am I missing something? Which retard decided to play violins for an Equity era soundtrack? Okay, yeah, speaking of Victorian era, I hope the next historical thing, the title isn't Victoria Total War. Because that's the point at which British Empire was the strongest, right, Scott?
What?
The Victorian era.
Mm-hmm.
So the British Empire was the strongest under Victoria rule. So yes, since CA is British, it's like, haha, we're gonna do a Victorian era. But
They're a bit too international for that, to be honest.
But Victorian era is just fucking boring. There was nothing really happening that was that exciting in Europe, for example.
No.
They're just gonna... If they're gonna do Victorian era, it's just only for British gamers boners. Give me like a 30 years war, Total War, set in Europe. Everyone was fighting everyone. That was cool period.
Yeah, that's why they've done... And there would be no point in doing that anyway, because it's so close to Napoleon and Empire.
No, this just as Anne Broadsword said, 1500 to 1700. That's the period they didn't tackle, and that's the most awesome period. Because if I... when does Empire start? I didn't play that much of an Empire campaign. I only played a little. But it starts when Poland is already fucked over. Yeah, so that period between 1500 and 1700 is all the time when we kicked Ottoman's ass. Swedish Empire rise up to power, right? With Gustavus Adolphus and Carolus. And there was a 30 years war. There was, well, whatever, the French versus British and French versus other people. I don't remember really that well. But there was a lot of wars, a lot of interesting figures, a lot of beautiful units like Winged Hussars. I want Winged Hussars. I was asking Pie Guy when Empire Total War starts this campaign. Because Napoleon starts in 1795 or something? I don't know. The main campaign in Europe starts in 1805. But there are earlier campaigns. The earliest one, if you don't count the tutorial, is the Italian one, and it starts in 1796, alright? Something like that. Empire starts in 1700. There we go.